2 decades ago, the city of Whittier bought these hills from Chevron to save them from development. Now this former oil field is a popular open space preserve laced with hiking trails.
I spent 30 years basically assembling all the properties. We now own 3,869 acres, and I negotiated every single property.
Councilman Bob Henderson says he's proud of his preservation work, but his current plan has residents here questioning his environmentalist cred and his motives. Back in 1992, he negotiated to buy the mineral rights for the original property.
When oil started going up to the $80 a range situation, I literally suddenly remembered it one night and said, my gosh, we better investigate what that is, because the citizens of Whittier own a very, very, very valuable asset.
What it means is that Whittier could drill $177 million per year in oil from under this park. Henderson says there's no reason for his city to suffer from the recession because this bedroom community is sitting on a solution. Return to its roots as an oil town, except this time with better, safer drilling technology on just a fraction of the preserve's original 1,300 acres. But the neighbors say it's not worth it.
We're concerned about the noise, the pollution, and the actual amount of land that's going to be lost. There's more land involved here than just the 7 acres. We have staging areas, we have roads, but for some reason we don't want to count that.
MCKEE and his neighbors are worried that drilling would turn Whittier into a community like Baldwin Hills. Residents here complain of noise, fumes, health problems, and depressed property values. MCKEE's anti-drilling group has filed suit arguing that the city can't allow drilling on this land because it was bought and paid for with a voter-approved bond measure that was specially earmarked for preservation. That same fund has paid for thousands of acres of parks, beaches, and habitat across Southern California. So environmentalists are worried that if the ruling goes in the city's favor, it might open the door for drilling on thousands of acres of open space. Henderson says the city will only sign a lease with Matrix Oil if the plan to drill is safe.
Matrix says they approached the city in 2006 about drilling for oil in these hills. And for some reason, Bob kind of changed sides. And now he's campaigning as harder to get oil drilling up in these hills.
The Los Angeles basin has more oil per square foot than almost anywhere in the world. With municipal budgets pinched, the decision over whether to drill is one that many cities would be happy to face. I'm Raquel Maria Dillon, The Associated Press, Whittier, California.